Hello everyone, this is Moses from Zatar Gardens, and let me zoom out a bit so you can see what I'm going to talk about. My Subel white sapote. I'm pruning it right now. It's the beginning of November 2025. While I was pruning it, some of them fell. They still look good, but you see the damage right there. Really good Subel flavor. I had a Vernon here, but that always struggled. I think maybe it was overwatering because it used to be flooded here a lot, but it used to produce the most. And it was the most like faster growing than the Subel. But this tastes like banana custard right here. Vernon tasted just sweet, like a sweet pear avocado texture. That's all it was, the Vernon that was here. This tastes like avocado and pear texture, but with a banana cream pie kind of taste, a little bit. You can see all of them right here. There's a lot. I can't show all of them. You know, they're everywhere. But yeah, so I'm pruning that now. The loquat is flowering. That's a champagne variety, loquat. We already harvested the Granny Smith apples. There was about maybe 40 on the tree. And this is a few other varieties on it and a few other varieties on this one. And I'm pruning the fig. There's still figs left over a little bit. Pruning the fig. You see how big it got. I pruned the Genetic tree, the green sour Persian plum, green sour Persian plum, Genetic. Now here is, let me zoom out. Here is let me see a better angle. The kumquat. So you can see, long ago I saw it tilting. So instead of cutting it off and getting rid of, basically all this fruit, I basically tied it to the main post or the main tree. But so much fruit this year. Hundreds, just probably 150 or so just on here. And then more over here. Well, the see once I harvest, usually it's ready around now. Well, before Christmas. It flowers on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve, like January 1st. It starts flowering again. So you have to get the fruit off, or you're gonna get less flower production. And if you're picking the fruit while it's flowering, you're gonna be knocking off the flowers. 100%. There's no way you're that delicate to not knock off the flowers. Yeah, pretty on the. This is my parsley patch. I'll just make this a quick garden tour so you can see I didn't have a good year of parsley. This is the first time planting here, and it didn't do so well. And the Vernon used to be right here, the Vernon white sapote. Something here, maybe too much water, like it sinks here. I might have to put a little bit more gypsum, maybe help drainage. So you can see they're not open yet. I don't see any open. So if anybody doesn't know what they look like, let me zoom in nicer than that. This is what a loquat flower looks like before it opens. Very delicious, very delicious. Doesn't hang too long on the tree. You're gonna be competing with, there's some more sapote. You're gonna be competing with birds. Birds, out of all the fruit I grow, and I grow a lot of them, birds like loquat the most. Like they won't really touch the peaches, nectarines, avocados, what do you call it? Cherimoya, which I let get a little bit big and I drop them off because I want a big tree. Apples, they don't touch nothing. They want this one, you cross the fingers. And my whole family loves loquats, norashkar in Armenian. There's the anise. There's the rest of the conehead thyme. It's a very rare plant here. I know there's a weed growing in it, but there's the leaves right here. Very rare, very spicy Zatar variety. Donut peach doing well. Cut it in half, as you can see here. Now I'm worried. I gotta make sure it doesn't lean this way too much. So I'm gonna try to slowly make this into a straight tree. Like cut this side more this winter. I'm gonna be pruning really hard this winter. That's what you can see. I opened up the path. The white sapote was hanging over. Olives are full this year again. I'm zooming in too close, but you can see. The whole tree's like this. If you look deep inside, you can see. This is a Albertina variety. Very delicious. I think it's the most oil productive and best tasting olive in terms of oil out there. The Spanish olive, Albertina. You can see how much there is. And there's even more up there. You see those little circles? See how much? So we harvested a lot, and Tallinn harvested the green ones and made a little pile so Lulu can eat them. I don't know why she did that, but whatever. Now I have to clean that up. Do you like olives, Lulu? Lulu, 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 what are you focusing on? Whatever. Anyways, avocados looking beautiful. It produced some avocados and then hail hit and they all dropped off, but it's okay. Here's the cherimoya. I've been pruning it like crazy. Look at this. It doesn't stop growing. Let's see if there's any flowers. Watch a big grasshopper fly right in my face. That's why I hate looking through dense trees. You never know. Oh, there's one that died off. You see the flower right there? So if I just touch it, it'll just fall right off. There he goes. So there's another one down there. Just not the time of year to get good pollination from it. Let's zoom out again. Moringa. So I had multiple ones for some reason growing again. I just killed them. They're not going to make it in the winter. No way. So here's the two that did really well. Okay, especially the one on the right. And if I not zoom up, but pan up, you see how big they got. There's the one on the left. Now this is the one on the right. Look at that. Beautiful. Let me zoom out so you can see it. Let's back up. Look at that. This is years and years of building up that soil with just wood chips, fish emulsion, seaweed, and cow manure, and blood meal. And that's all it took. Here's the Satsuma. If you guys like mandarins, let me know in the comment section if you like mandarins. Satsuma, what I would say, you can see the tree this is tilting, so I'm gonna have to wrap this before it breaks. You can see all that. Satsuma, in my opinion, is not the best tasting one, okay? But it's very good. It's not the best tasting. I think the Clementine, I used to have one, but it died. I don't know why. Clementine is a really good one. That's I believe the cutie. If you buy in the stores, those cuties for the kids or even for us, it's good. That's one of the best tasting. Satsuma, what Satsuma is known for is loose skin. Like you can get imagine this is the Satsuma tangerine. You could just shake it and you could hear the fruit inside the skin loose. You just open it up and just pop it right out. That's what Satsuma is known for. Let's see, Barbados cherry doing well. The Liberty apple had no problems with, this is a test plot, a test variety, had no problems with insects or anything, disease, nothing. But when it got really hot, the fruit dried up. So that's okay. Maybe the bigger canopy, it's a very small tree, you can see right here. The base is right there. It's very small. I need to clean up the garden a little bit. It's very small and I keep it small on purpose because this was a test to see if it could do what it does. Liberty, it liberates you from spraying. That's basically what liberty means. I'm gonna cut it and graft it on my other trees because the pink lady that I had a pink lady, huge graft over there. Beautiful graft, my best graft I've ever did. If I remember, I'll put a link up in the video now of how to graft or how I graft. And I have a pink lady over there and they were the problems. Like that's a pink lady tree over there. They were the problems with the fire blight. Once I got rid of pink lady branches, gone. All the fire blight was gone. What are you doing, Lulu? You like figs? Let's see, what else? I got a lot more around the corner. Let's see, let me show you. It's really messy though on the side. Having two kids makes it a lot harder to garden, I'm telling you right now. I'm not trying to blame them, but you only have so much energy. You only have so much energy. Here's the pink lady here. And this is the main culprit, but there's a lot of varieties I'm grafting onto it. Look how big my tomatoes are this year. Look at all this. Let me zoom out. It's just a big bush. Let me see if I can do this for you. Not many tomatoes though. And this is a new plot, a new area where you see how there's barely any good soil. It's just hardpan almost. That's one of the reasons. And the other reason is raccoons. Raccoons were coming through here and eating the green tomatoes. Come on, Lulu. All right, I think that's good enough for a quick garden tour. All right, everybody. Happy gardening. Come on, Lulu, we got to get back to work. Bye.